First things to do when you suddenly get a lot of money. There are countless stories about former professional athletes or entertainers who struggle to pay rent, or the lottery winners who went broke almost immediately after winning millions of dollars. Whatever the case may be, some people do actually get sudden huge amounts of money flow into their lives. Such sudden big amounts could be inheritance from wealthy dead relatives, royalties for some resources, receiving compensation, some special salary bonuses, receiving lump sum pension or ex gratia, juicy contracts in sports or entertainment, gifts and donations, as well as big lottery wins. You will agree with me that apart from ex gratia and lump sum pension, almost all these examples I just mentioned above are not money one ordinarily will receive every day. So it is better to prepare in advance just in case such a huge sum of money comes into your life. What you must know is that the greater the amount you receive, the greater your stress. In fact, there is even a stress related disorder called sudden wealth syndrome. That stress can lead you to do things that ultimately threaten your good fortune and may leave you worse off than before you received the money. Success lovers and financial independence seekers. So, what are the 10 things to do when you suddenly hit the jackpot? Point number one: as soon as you receive information about the windfall, take critical note of the following. Receiving a windfall can be a blessing, but only if you keep it personal and hire a team that has your best interests in mind. Family and friends can often be the biggest threat to your sudden wealth. Be careful who you trust with such information. A slow and steady approach to stocks and investments is a proven strategy. Avoid get-rich-quick schemes, diversify your wealth, and be wary of making large purchases that might tip off others to your financial situation. Point number two: count the money. I mean, literally count everything. Take your time to count the money for yourself. Sit down with your significant other and read every piece of paper associated with the windfall carefully. There may be lots of legal wordings in it. Read through it all. Highlight areas that you don't understand. Use the internet to research terms and entire phrases in order to understand everything there is about the money. Point number three: bank the money as fast as possible. Ensure that all the money safely gets into your personal bank account. Point number four: do nothing with the money, at least for 4 to 6 months. This is intended for you to get used to the fact that you are living with big money. A period of between 4 to 6 months should actually make you begin to feel normal about the fact that you now have big money. Point number five: pay all your debts. In fact, debts suck life out of you and leave you poorer, especially if they are high interest bearing debts. So pay all your debts. Point number six: be wary of friends and family. Unfortunately, your new wealth may attract new friends and estrange family members. They may pop out of nowhere. Athletes and lottery winners experience this frequently. In fact, it is quite common for advisors of athletes to put the athlete on a salary and advise the athlete to direct requests for money to the advisor. This can be a good idea and it puts some distance between you and the family member or friend. Also, depending on the amount of new wealth, you may find yourself exposed to frivolous lawsuits and threats. The safety of your person and your family, as well as your wealth, will become very important. So do not tell such untrusted family and friends that you have such big money in your life. Over time, they will get to know, but don't be in a rush to tell them. Point number seven: invest in your health. Go for comprehensive health screening. You must be alive to spend the money. So check your health and adopt healthy practices. Eat healthy food since you can now afford it. Go for vacation and rest. Point number eight: assemble your team of professionals. As the saying goes, a fool and his money are long parted. So assemble a team of top professionals. Large amounts of money should be treated as a business on its own. You can start your search for competent professionals in a number of places. Get to know something about their practice, i.e., wealth and complexity of current clients, and ask for references to similar clients or cases they have dealt with. These steps are helpful and basic, but they are not sufficient. You absolutely must check their backgrounds as well. There is no reason to leave out these important steps since it is free and easy to do. The Bar Association, Securities and Exchange Commission of your country or state can provide disciplinary information on lawyers, certified accountants, investment advisors, and other professionals you wish to work with. If your newly found wealth was inherited, you may choose to continue working with the financial advisors of your late relative whose wealth you have inherited. Ultimately, those advisors may have been doing very good work. That is how come your dead relative has left you with a lot of money. Having said this, you need to combine this with research and learn on your own about investments you may be interested in doing. Advice from experts are priceless, but ultimately, you will take your decision to invest or not to invest. Point number 9, develop a comprehensive financial and life plan. Many organizations talk about their ability to do A, B, and C. They show nice pictures of how they have helped other people. It certainly sets the right tone for the conversation, but be worried that most of their plans may not be what you want. Your financial and life plan should be customized for you and not anyone else. In the end, some standardization is good. Years of research have taught us important lessons about investing, and those investments can yield low cost but highly efficient portfolios that meet your risk tolerance and long-term needs. However, it should not be forgotten that your needs must come first. The factors are more than just financial measures. You will not only need to be clear on the amount of income you will like, but also the type of life you will like, and if applicable, the charities you hope to impact. Depending on the amount of wealth, you move from sufficiency thinking to stewardship of the assets. Point number 10, do not mess up with your spouse to trigger a divorce if you are already married. If you are not married, find a partner who supports your vision 100% when you are ready to marry. Divorce is expensive, even for those who do not split properties during divorce. We appreciate your time with us so much and wish to leave you with our priceless advice. Never ever lose that money. You have heard us talk about investment and not business. Just to clarify matters for you, when you invest, someone else manages your money and you wait for returns. But when you do business, you manage your money and probably other people's money to generate profit for yourself and for them. Since you may not have any business experience, it will be suicidal on your part to decide to do business with the money. Instead, invest it and spend only the returns that come from your investment.